What's up guys, Elegant Vlogs coming back at you today with another video. Today in this video I'm going to be installing the headboard that's up there behind my cat, Mr. Blue. I'm going to be putting it back. I wrapped it with the digital camo like the rest of my interior, and I'm going to be washing my car and telling you guys a couple things that I've done to it and future mod plans and lists and things. So we'll get back at you and we'll start washing. Here's the sunroof cover wrapped in the digital camo, and to put this thing back on you have to come on the interior and you have to take these out, take the I believe 10mm bolt out of that one, pop the clips back and off of this so this can be released. You pull this down, there's a couple clips inside of here to release it, and on that side same thing. You take this guy off, pull this down, pop clips will take it off, pull this side down, and then we'll get to the next part when we get there. Alright, so tools you'll need for this one: flex head, 10mm it was, and a prier bar. You're gonna want to pry the little plastic piece off that uncovers that 10mm bolt. Go, got the bolt out. Then you just give some pull pressure and there are pop clips that come out like that. You just want it a little bit loose so you can wiggle your headboard back in. I did this side already, and if you can see, let's see, get the camera lower, get the headboard. Clip right here you can kind of find. You just want it to come down a little bit like this, just so you can squeeze your sunroof back in there. That's about it for this one. There's just two rubber clips that block the sunroof to slide back in. You pull those out, you slide the sunroof in, and you pop these clips back all into place, put the 10mm bolts on, and it's done. I'll show you guys the end result. See you in a sec. Alright, so after finally getting all that done, my custom interior is finally kind of complete. I still got a couple things I want to do, but I'll show you guys. Here are the back panels. Come on, focus. There we go. Front panel, other front panel, the other back panel, and what I just installed on the roof. And if you didn't know, and you can see like the little tan spots, I did paint my interior from the tan to the black. So now we're gonna give it a wash. I use this Armor All Wash and Wax Protector. My brother actually got it for me. Works pretty good, gives it a nice good rich soap suds feeling. And I got a microfiber sponge. And I always give the car a good rinse down before I start scrubbing it. Get all the dirt and stuff off first, so you don't give it any swirls or scratches or anything like that, even though I do have this ugly big old scratch. But that's because I keep hitting my fence, so it's all my fault. It's just the way that I park. I have to park so our neighbors can fit through our driveway. It's a shared little community right here. But enough of that. I'm getting a new bumper anyway, and I'm gonna be a lot more careful about how I park so I don't fuck up my new bumper.
Ooh, you might not ever get rich, Sometimes some of the work gets kinda hard, and this ain't no place to be if you plan on being a star. Let me tell you, it's always cool, and the boss don't mind sometimes if you act the fool at the car wash. Whoa, 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 talking about the car wash. Yeah. Come on, y'all, and sing it for me. Car wash. Woo, woo, woo. Car wash, yeah. Work and work. Well, those cars never seem to stop coming. Work and work. Keep those bags and machines humming. Work and work. My fingers to the bone. Work. If I can't wait till it's time to go home. Hey, get your car washed today. Fill up and you don't have to pay.
Alright, so now that we got the car washed, I'll go through some things that I've done to it, some history, and just everything that I've done since I've got it. So this is the first car that I've purchased on my own. I've had a Ford F-150 before this, and it's a big difference between the truck and this beast. I love this car. This has been my favorite car since high school, and I've always wanted it. I'm 22 now, and I live on my own with my girlfriend. Kind of hard to mod my car with payments and stuff on the house and all that, but I still do what I can. So to jump into it, the first thing that I did was, the previous owner, I'm guessing, was someone that didn't really drive it much, didn't really go a lot of places, and he left it out in the sun a lot because I was dealing with a lot of plastic parts that were damaged. Valve cover gaskets were one of them. They were leaking as soon as I got the car. So I purchased those, watched a bunch of videos like this to figure out how to install it. I installed them myself, and now the car's not leaking. Second thing I did was the spark plugs. I got the Iridium spark plugs for high performance. After that, it's hard to remember exactly what I did in order. After that, I had the radiator. The radiator was cracked on me. The original OEM plastic one, so I upgraded it, got the Mishimoto radiator with all the red interior hoses to go with it. And after that, I believe was the plenum spacer. I thought I was getting the 15/16 plenum spacer, but it turns out I got the 1/2 inch plenum spacer, so I can't run the strut bar that goes across the plenum. That's fine with me though. After that, I got the Z-tube from Z1 Motorsports, the intake tube, and then I got the air filter as well. This is an engine air filter. Have the same mass airflow sensor stock, just a Project JDM oil cap. And then I have these beautiful headlights from Outcast Garage. Got those installed on my previous video. You can watch that in the link below. And Toxic TG Works hooked me up with these eyelids, all carbon fiber. Just mount it right onto your headlight, make your car look a lot more aggressive. And take the camera off the thing. Got these side marker lights off of Amazon. They're an LED, just side marker light you plug and play. Here's a little bit of my engine. I have the Gates serpentine belt. I got that as well, I forgot to mention. Mishimoto radiator. And the cold air intake, engine filter with the stock mass airflow sensor. You have to buy a little adapter so you can bolt it on. The Z-tube. I did my plenum cap myself. I hydro dipped it. First I spray painted it all black. Then I spray painted red engine paint inside of a bucket of water, and it was oil based, so it didn't like mix with the water, and then you just dunk your plenum inside of it. That's what gave it that cool look. And I believe that's it so far for my engine bay on what I've done. Let's go around to the interior. I showed you this earlier in the video when I finished the sunroof, but this is also what I've done. I spray painted all of the tan to black interior. Did the shift knob boot myself, spray painted all of that, got all that done. I gutted the interior as well. I don't have back seats. Don't want to put them back in either. Gonna keep it that way. Gonna do something else for the back, and I'll explain that now.
All day and all night, and everything he sees is just blue. Like him, inside and outside, blue his house with the blue little window and a blue Corvette, and everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around. 'Cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue, I'll be die, I'll be die, I'll be die.
Alright, so that sums it up for the mods that I've pretty much done to my car. Future mods, next thing I'm going to do is rims. Definitely, I'm already saving up for the rims. Then I want to get the still-in under chassis strut bars, and then I have someone that I'm talking to right now. Since I got the 1/2-inch plenum spacer, I can't run the strut bar that goes across the plenum. I'm talking to someone right now that's going to custom make one that will triangulate in front of the plenum and go across the timing belt. It'll be nice and chrome, nice and shiny, it'll look cool, and it'll actually help me perform. So after the rims, I'm going to go back to doing suspension, and I want to get the strut bar, the under chassis strut bars, and then I want to get BC coils. Those are the next 3 things I want to do, and then just future things I want to like supercharge it, maybe LS swap it. I got a lot of different things. I kind of want to buy another cheap car that's probably like has a blown motor or just a blown transmission or something like that, so I can take this engine out of this one, put it in that one and then LS swap this one, or just do something crazy to this one. I don't know. I just want this one to be my beautiful crazy car that I can drift around a little bit. Get back to you guys on another video. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, click the like button and subscribe to me.